Monday Coffee with MarkZ. March 31, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. MarkZ update some highlights by PDK, not verbatim. MarkZ disclaimer. Please consider everything on this call as my opinion. People who take notes do not catch everything. And it's best to watch the video so that you get everything in context. Be sure to consult a professional for any financial decisions. Member. Happy Monday and last day of March. A new month is upon us and brings a new hope. Member. Happy Monday. New start to a new week of waiting. Member. Anyone think this is our week? Member. I'm hoping this is going to be a great week. Member. Hope springs eternal, but boy am I tired. Member. Did any of your bond contacts receive their money yet, Mark? Starting to lose hope. MZ. How do I say this without getting anybody into trouble? I will have to think about this, but I have great hope. Member. What does your gut say, Mark? MZ. My gut has been notoriously wrong, but based on overwhelming news from bond contacts that they expect full payments this week. I am looking somewhere around April 8th, so early next week makes sense to me, but remember I have been wrong in the past. Member. What does everyone think will happen April 2nd? Member. Reciprocal tariffs start, and lots of MSM will lose their minds. Member. I do not think Nasara will start like many of the rumors over the weekend say it will, but maybe after the audits of the Fed, the Treasury and featuring Knox, we will see something happen for us. Member. Time to pull the switch on all of this change. Member. Haha, I'm prepared for Liberation Day to be a big nothing burger, so getting some libations stocked up. Member. Why would Trump call April 2nd as Liberation Day? Would that begin the External Revenue Service where we see Doge dividend checks? RV happen simultaneously? Member. Anyone know why Trump said Treasury Secretary Bessent is excited about April 2nd? Member. The trade war is much bigger than anyone thinks. It's going to cause the world's markets to go down. MZ. I think it's brilliant. We know we need a correction, it is correcting. We know the stock market is overpriced on stocks versus earnings. This is based on data from the last 94 years. Since 1929. MZ. At the same time, what else is happening? Stocks are coming down to a more sane level and a historic rise in metals. For them to reset this, we need a stock market that is valued appropriately. We also need metals to go up to revalue the rate of gold held by the US. It is currently at about $42 an ounce. MZ. So gold needs to go up and the market needs to go down. Prices need to deflate back to where they were in the 60s and 70s. Those things are happening right now. Gold this morning was $3,127. We are watching happen what needs to happen. We are watching a reset, but instead of it happening all at one time, we are watching it in slow motion. Member. Gold surged up over $3,150 this weekend. Rumor is that there was a very important meeting last week with the Chinese elders and every treasury department globally. After that meeting, gold and silver surged up. Member. Would it be possible that the president is going to announce we are back on the gold standard on 4 halves? MZ. U.S. sets sights on $1.5 trillion lithium find in McDermott Caldera's record deposit. This is on the Oregon-Nevada border. And one of the largest lithium deposits found in the U.S., suddenly many natural resources are being discovered all over the world. It's like they are about to base our wealth on commodities, and go asset-backed. Every time in history that fiat has crashed, commodities have always gotten a heck of a boost. Member. I think we won't see the RV until the budget is balanced. The RV will remove all the foreign debt once the budget is balanced. MZ. That might make sense. Doge is necessary. They need to fix what is wrong in our government. Member. The Bible says, don't put new wine in an old wineskin. Member. Maybe things are already being fixed behind the scenes? Member. Hearing that Sudani will release the financial reform immediately after Eid. Eid al-Fitr will be ending on Liberation Day. Is it possible we see the finish line laid on the 2nd? MZ. It is very possible we see it then. There was a lot of expectation for the weekend. It could be the 2nd, but no one knows the timing. Continue to make good decisions and be responsible. MZ. We absolutely know the system will reset. History shows up that resets are cyclical. They do break and they do reset. We are way past due for a reset. Member, TNT posted that 1 and 5 and 10 lower denomination were released. Member, tomorrow marks the first day of a new quarter. Shabibi mentioned it starting on a quarter somewhere. MZ, it would be easiest for them to start then. Member, I heard a rumor all contracts in Iraq expired today. MZ, I have not heard that from any of my sources. No one I know agrees with that. Member, Florida governor this morning talking about eliminating property tax. Member, a person named Mel has said a 100 TZIM note will be worth about $11 million. MZ, the lowest I have heard is $11 million per 100 T note. I usually hear $30 to $50 million. No one will know for sure until we reach the finish line. Member, luck favors the prepared. Dolly, Edna Mode, The Incredibles. Member, thank you Mark, for doing your utmost best to keep us sane and hopeful through all this craziness. You are greatly appreciated. Member, thank Mark and mods. Everyone have a wonderful day and see you for coffee tomorrow morning. The content in this podcast is for general and educational purposes only and not intended to provide any professional, financial or legal advice. Please consider everything discussed in MarkZ's opinion only. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com